Hello, today I am going to teach you about the Renaissance. The Renaissance began in the year 1300 and ended around 1600. The word Renaissance means revival, or rebirth, and in this case it was a rebirth in art and learning. The Renaissance began in Italy and later spread to England and France. It took longer to spread to England and France because they were fighting in the Hundred-Year War. The Renaissance started after the plague had hit Western Europe. During the plague, the church told people that if they prayed that they would be safe from the plague. So everyone started to pray, but their prayers didn't protect them, and then everyone started to question the church. Also, people started to question human society because it blocked human advancement. Since people stopped focusing on the church, they focused on the human body, which is called humanism. Humanism led to better art in the Renaissance. Before, in the medieval ages, the art was flat, and people's faces lacked emotion and they all looked the same. But since people were focusing on the human body, the art in the Renaissance was more realistic. All the faces looked different and they clearly showed emotion. Also in the Renaissance, the artist Masaccio discovered the famous painting technique perspective. Perspective made the art look three-dimensional and more realistic. There were many artists during the Renaissance. One of the most famous artists was Leonardo da Vinci. He was a painter, sculptor, inventor and scientist. One of the most famous pictures in the world, the Mona Lisa, was painted by him. There was also Michelangelo, who was a sculptor who glorified the human body. Most artists learned from their parents, or studied with painters. Also, to make their art more realistic, they examined the human bodies. Today we will be focusing on the artist Filippo Lippi. He was born in the year 1406 and died in 1469. He grew up in Florence, Italy. Filippo focused much of his art on Madonna, which is another name for Virgin Mary. The Renaissance artist Masaccio was the person who inspired Filippo. One of Filippo's best artworks was the Seven Saints. In the center is Saint John the Baptist, and next to him are the Saints Cosmas and Damian. On the right is Saint Peter of Verona, and Saint John the Evangelist. On the left is Saint Francis and Saint Lawrence. This painting was made around 1450. The next painting is Madonna and Child. This painting was made around 1465 and was the influential model for later Madonna and Child pieces. This piece of art is called Man and Woman at a Casement. It was made between 1440 and 1434. The art depicts a man and woman. People believe that they are in the Scolari family. This painting is called Feast of Herod. It was completed in 1464. This is the final piece of art. It is called the Barbadorio altarpiece. It was made in 1438. Unlike other works of Filippo Lippi, this one shows Virgin Mary standing. Filippo Lippi made many masterpieces and was a very inspirational artist of his time.